name is Yong. I am doing UGB 249 Contemporary Development in HR. As the topic I will choose, during the stress and depression in the workplace. So when talks about stress, it was responded by your body, and when your body feels threatened, it will release kind of hormone stress. So muscle tightening is one of the result. So as human being, feeling stress and depression is very normal, but we can overlook at it. So let's look at how people overcome their stress and depression in the workplace. Talk about where you come from.
I came from Yemen. My name is Ibrahim Abdul. I worked back home with my father company, electrical and electronics company.
So how do you during your depression in the workplace?
To deal with depression in the workplace, you have to follow many things. Or at least you have, of course, in your work, you will have a plan. So if you have a plan, you will not face the depression. For example, for the first step, so you have colleagues in your place that you work. So if you have many tasks to do, of course you have the plan, you have the priority to do every task. So maybe you will finish this task, the second task, the third task. But sometimes you will have urgent tasks. This urgent task will appear suddenly without planning, without anything. So
with
a short period of time. So you have to finish all in time. So to finish all in time, sometimes you will need help. You will need help from your colleague, which will make a small plan, urgent plan for them to finish each task in the time. For example, the urgent task is sometimes the most important thing because it can be urgent, so you will do it yourself. While other tasks you will give it to your colleague to finish it in a short while. I think making a plan is the best way to deal with the depression. Also, depression make you and motivate you to achieve to your goals, to arrive to your goals or achieve your goals in the future. I think depression sometimes is a good thing. You get experience and you will achieve your goals. Also, you can deal with any problem around you, any depression around you during your time or during the time of your working.
So thank you very much. Interview a senior worker here, so about his opinion. So how did you dealing your stress in the workplace?
Normally, when in the workplace, what I do to deal my stress in the workplace is I usually use a technique called taking a deep breath and release it through the mouth. Through this way, the breathing in and breathing out method, this one is actually allows us to relax ourselves down. Because based on research, they say if you take a deep breath and gradually releasing it through our mouth, then we can actually lower down our heart rate. lower down our heart rate, and also it allows us to be relaxed. Then secondly, if this method doesn't work for me, I usually talk to my colleague at the workplace.
Oh, so you talk to your colleague, try to seek help from your friend?
Yes, definitely. That's one thing. Because by sharing your problem or talking to someone, the person might actually be able to help you rather than like keeping it to yourself. Because keeping it to yourself, perhaps it won't help actually at the time. So by sharing, they might be able to give us some advice and also to give their best advice on regarding how to solve the problem or the things.
So this all for the interview. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, good afternoon, Mr. Mustafa.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
How are you? Fine.
I'm fine.
So, can you talk about where you're from, about yourself?
Basically, I'm from Pakistan. I'm a proper employee in the company. I'm working here since over 7 or 8 years. I started my career as a operational executive in the company in a customer support department, and then I eventually promote towards the sales and marketing, and right now I'm working as a manager in the same company. My company deals the technical products of the universities and engineering universities, as well as the electronics and research development companies who use that, like test and measurement system, training aid system, and signaling system, hardware, and software, engineering software, like MATLAB, MathWorks.
So, let's talk about okay. So, how did you during your stress in your workplace?
Yeah, stress is basically, our working is more or less related to the, client, and client always require our attention. So that's why sometimes the workload is very, very enhanced and very huge, especially in the end of the financial years. We have so many inquiries and so many quotations, because as a trading company we have to fulfill our target as well as take care of the customers. And during that, obviously a human always feel stress when we get exhausted doing similar activities. So what we are supposed to do is that we are working in a kind of free time environment. We can have some sort of break during the office hour or during the workplace, and we can change activities like talking some other things and doing some other things like having a tea or refreshment. Although there is still a refreshment time over there, like a tea time and a lunch time, but when you work constantly 1 hour, 2 hour continuously, then you better require some small activity to get relaxed, and that is what we do usually.
Okay. So, how do you look at counseling? Does it can take effectively to solve your stress?
Yeah. Especially when you are when you join a company as a newcomer, career counseling is a very effective tool to not only decrease your stress level, but it always affect to improve your motivation level, a kind of encouragement, because when you discuss something with anybody, that helps you to release your tension and the stress, and you will find a solution. What happens is, usually when we work and we got stuck up with some problem or issue, then we always inquire. But I believe that don't discuss when you have a problem, but discuss when you don't have a problem. If you have a problem, you definitely need to discuss. But if you don't have a problem, then you should always discuss.
So thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you.